Hello, my dear student. How are you? I think by the grace of Allah you are well. This is a long period of time. We cannot come to classes and we cannot communicate to you, and you also cannot communicate to us. And very this is very disgusting situation. All are waiting when the coronavirus uh, will disappear from our nations, from our country, and from the world. However, after a long time of period, I have come to class online so that we can be benefited from the online teaching. However, today's subject matter sentences. Be, before classes we discussed about the sentence kinds of sentences. As the forming system, sentences are three kinds: complex, simple, and compound. Complex sentence. This is most important. If you do not know the complex sentences and clauses, we cannot turn the sentences into the simple and compound. So, firstly, we have to know about the complex sentences and the clauses. And clauses uh, derives the complex sentences. However, we come to the point: what is complex sentence and how is it formed? Complex sentence. Complex sentence form just a minute, form from the clauses. From the clauses. That means the question arises: what is clauses? What's the clauses? What the clauses? Clauses are clauses are three kinds. Number one, A, main clause is main clause. Main clause. B, subordinate clause. Subordinate ordinate clause. C, for ordinate clause. Firstly, we have to know about the main clause. Main clause forms a subject and subject predicate, and it expresses the full meaning of a sentence. And main clause never depends on the subordinate clause or coordinate clause. Main clause main clause uh, control the subordinate clause. Subordinate clause. What is the subordinate clause? Main clause There is no, there is no, uh, there is no classes or kinds. Subordinate clause, subordinate clause are three kinds, and coordinate clause there is no differentiation of any classes of coordinate clause. However, I try to explain on the board the main clause, subordinate clause, and coordinate clause. Remember, come to the point. Clause, clause three times. Main clause, there is no kinds. There is no kind. Subordinate clause, coordinate clause, three kinds. Coordinate clause, there is no kind. That means that means we have learned about the clauses or that uh, form the complex sentences and compound sentences. Clauses are three kinds: main clause, subordinate clause, coordinate clause. There is no differentiation of the main clause. There is no kind of main clause. There is no kind of coordinate clause. But subordinate clause are three kinds. What is the three kinds of the subordinate clause? Uh, try to explain on the board. Subordinate clause. Subordinate clause means adjective clause, adverbial clause, three, noun clause. That means this is the formation of the clauses. This is the main form of the clauses, and complex sentences all along arises from the three kinds of two kinds of clauses: main clause and subordinate clauses. And subordinate clause, uh, here we can see that subordinate clause are three kinds: adjective clause, adverb clause, noun clause. And firstly, we have to know about the what is the adjective clause. The question may arises, what's the adjective clause? I will try to explain on the blackboard and object. Adjective clause means adjective clause means the definite definite indicator. That means Adjective clause all along denotes the persons or any articles or anything. And if we write any complex sentence on the board, you will understand. It will be helpful to have the understanding. And firstly, I know the boy who came here yesterday. That means this is the adjective clause. Adjective plus this is the main clause or principal clause. Main clause or principal clause. Adjective clause denote the subject of the main clause. Adjective clause denote the subject. Sorry, it was full hex. Tangible goods. Adjective clause denotes the object of main clause. Adjective clause indicates the object of main clause. This is boy who completely related to the boy. Who I know the boy who came here yesterday. This is adjective clause. This is who all along denotes the boy whom I know, who tells about the boy. Indicator. This is so adjective clause is called adjective clause is always indicator any persons or anything.